All right, guys, can you move? Scarlett, oh my gosh. I need you to move, buddy. Please move. Don't sit on me. I need you to move. You're so cute. I love you. I love you. All right. Hey guys, and welcome back to my little corner of YouTube. So I have a super quick video for you today. My dog just knocked the window puller thing into view. Super quick video. Okay, hey, come here. All right, super quick video for you today with a giveaway at the end. So stay tuned for that. But today I'm gonna be going over a super quick, super simple, super easy way for you to start using a planner. And this is pretty much like my biggest tip for those of you with ADHD, or even if you don't have ADHD, but you just have like a little bit of chaos going on in your brain. I love this. I've been using this for years, and it has saved me more times than I can possibly tell you. So I have used a planner and had it save my life as a student, as a wife, as a freelancer, just so many different ways. Okay, nope, lay down. Good. Don't give me sass. Yes, you guys are so cute. All right, and this is what I will be giving away. So I have a blue sky planner and then some really cute pastel highlighters. And again, stick around to the end and that is coming. But a planner has been definitely a huge lifesaver for me in every single hat that I have worn, from having a YouTube channel to being a wife to being a student in middle, high school, college, whatever the case may be. I highly recommend having a planner. However, it can get a little overwhelming, especially if you go on Pinterest or Instagram and you look up planner inspiration. You have people with these gorgeous spreads who are super involved with bullet journals and happy planners, which is my jam, by the way. I love Happy Planner, and all of these beautiful things, and it can get really overwhelming and kind of take away from just the basic functionality of it. So what I'm going to be showing you today is the really simple system I used for years before I got into a more complicated system. And I do prefer something a little more involved like the Happy Planner, but I'm going to be showing you the simple version today. And if you want to see my complicated Happy Planner, let me know in the comments below. So let's get into it. My first tip for having a really simple planner system is just to get a nice simple planner. My favorite for years was the blue sky planners, and that's what I have here, and that's what I'll be giving away. So what I love about this is it's a really nice size. You can easily throw it in a backpack, throw it in a purse, and then it has a couple of different views. First, it has a month view where you can write out everything that's happening in the month, and there's plenty of space. I never had an issue with space. And then the week view is laid out like this. It's really nice. There's a lot of space to write. You have enough room width-wise to have like 2 columns if you want to do that, or to write some notes in the margin. I've just found that this layout for me is the best when I was using blue sky planners. So they're really cheap. I think this was maybe $10 at CVS. You can get them at Target, you can get them online, and they're cute. So you can have something really simple and basic. Blue Sky carries those, but then they also have cute ones with a nice little color scheme and some cute fonts. So I really, really like that about them. So if you want to start simple and you want something that is functional but looks a little bit nice without being too intense or crazy, Blue Sky all the way. The next step, and something I highly recommend, is some sort of coding system. For me, that's always a color coding system. Mine gets pretty intricate, but I'll keep it simple for you guys. So I would recommend having one color for each of the major things in your life. So when I was in college, I would assign a color to each class I was in. I would have a color for, so each class I was in, a color for work, a color for fitness or home, or health, not home, fitness and health, one for socializing, and then one for just anything else that didn't fall into those categories. So while that worked for me, maybe it's super simple for you, where you just have work, school, and home, or even just work and health, like whatever the major things are in your life that you're gonna wanna keep track of, have some sort of delineator or signifier that lets you easily glance at something and know exactly what you're supposed to do. So for example, if you write like problems 1 through 10 in just black pen, if you just look at that, you're not immediately gonna know, okay, is that in math? Is that in science? What is that in? Whereas if you say, okay, I always have my science classes. When I was in school, I always had my sciences be green because like green biology, green things, whatever. So I would know that if something was written in green or highlighted in green, it pertained to my science class. And that just makes it really, really easy and not complicated. You can just look at what's on the page and know exactly what you are supposed to do. So I highly, highly recommend that. And what's nice about the highlighter system and the highlighters that I'm including with this giveaway is there's just a couple different colors. So we have 6 colors, and that's more than enough if you want to keep it simple. I actually will also be throwing in a complete set of my very favorite pens that I get imported from Guatemala from my friend who still lives there. I love them, they're the best. I talk about them in like every single one of my paper related videos, but so that will also be included in the giveaway. Have a simple planner and then have some sort of very simple coding system tailored exactly to your needs. It can be as simple as picking your 3 favorite colors and assigning it to the 3 major things in your life. It does not have to be complicated at all. Then something to consider when you have put together some sort of coding system is how you want your planner to look. Personally, I like when things are really simple and organized and pretty. I don't like a lot of like scribbles and crossing out and anything like that. So how I tend to do things is I will use a certain colored pen for each part of my color coding system. I don't use highlighters in my actual planner. But what I used to do, and something that I've seen a lot of people do, is just write everything in black pen and then highlight it according to what it corresponds to in your color coding system. I've also seen people write things in black pen or in whatever color they have in their color coding system and then highlight it when it's done. I personally don't like that because when I highlight something, it draws more attention to it. So I don't know why you would highlight something when you don't have to pay attention to it anymore, but whatever. I've also seen people just write things in whatever color and then cross them out when they're done. I've also used a checkbox and written a checkbox in front of things that I need to do or things I need to remember, and then just check it off once you're done. Personally, when I have a checkbox, I like to check and then cross it out so that it's like completely done. But there's a million different ways you can do it. Just find something, experiment, see what you like, see what makes it easy for your eye to kind of look through and decode everything. That's the biggest thing, is making sure that it works for you. If it's super pretty, but it's not functional for you, what's the freaking point? There is no point. So test out a couple different things, even get a scrap sheet of paper and just try a bunch of different types of ways to write things out, to color code things, to mark things done. You can even look on Pinterest for different ideas, but just find something that works and is simple for you. Boom, easy. Then of course, there are any extras you might want to add. So the fun things about planners and what I really like about a simple system is you can dress it up or dress it down however you want. So that can look like adding stickers. That can look like adding little doodles and dressing it up. I really like decorating, especially for the seasons and holidays in my happy planner, which can get a little bit crazy sometimes, but it's really fun. So if you want to kind of liven things up with decorations, you can. Other things that can be helpful are things like sticky notes or little pieces of paper that you tape in with fun washi tape, or even just simple regular tape or masking tape, depending on what your preferences are, or if you get overwhelmed when there's a lot of colors and visuals going on. So something that I actually used to do when I was in college is I would get really thin sticky notes. They were like the flag kind, and I would write my to-do items with a little checkbox and then the to-do item on the little skinny sticky note, and then put it on the day that I needed to do it. And then if I needed to move things around, I didn't have to scratch it out and write it somewhere else. I could just move the tag as I needed to. You can also use sticky notes to write little notes to yourself or to have events in case they move. So you can really use whatever you want. Just figure out a system that works for you. That's like my biggest point, is make it work for you. Don't get caught up on how it looks, because it can get really, really hard to look at all the really pretty people with their pretty handwriting and their pretty stickers and their pretty layouts and their pretty drawings and be like, shoot, mine doesn't look like that, and feel like you're less than, or feel like you have to achieve some standard of it looking really nice, when that's not the case at all, and then it ends up not being as effective for you as possible. And like I said, I used to use a really, really simple system, and then as I got used to it, as I started to kind of figure out what I like, I then kind of graduated into something a little more complicated. So definitely start with something simple and and go from there. So that is pretty much it for the video. Now we're gonna talk about the giveaway. So again, I'm going to be including this blue sky planner, which I'll contact the winner. And what I kind of like to do with my friends' planners is, like, if they leave me in their room or whatever and I have access to their planner, I'll write like fun little encouraging notes on random days in the future. So I would love to do that in this, but I'm also a person who gets really upset when something of mine is like messed up and I didn't want it to be like personalized. So I will wait until I can actually talk to the winner and see if they want me to do little notes or if they want just the planner. But it's really cute. It has like a blush and gold theme, which is fun. Those were the colors of my wedding. So I saw this in CVS and I was like, I have to have it. It's pretty. So this will be included in the giveaway. These highlighters will be included in the giveaway. There are 6 colors here. They're all nice light pastel colors, which I personally like a lot better than like harsh neon. I'm a big fan of mild liners. And so these look like they are kind of a similar idea where they're nice soft colors. And then I don't have them with me, but I will be including one of each color of my very favorite pens that are really thin. They're perfect for you writing in a planner, in a Bible, in a notebook, whatever the case may be. So once I choose the winner of the giveaway, which will be random, and I'll explain that in a second, I will mail all of this to you with a little handwritten note. You won't have to pay shipping or anything. It's just on me because I thought it would be fun to do a little giveaway. So how you enter the giveaway, just be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then down in the comments below, leave either your favorite organizational tip or ADHD tip, or just general like getting your crap together in life tip, or a video request that you would like to see. And I will go through those. I have to decide if I'll just like pick my favorite comment or if it'll be random. So to be determined. I'll update the description with what I decide. It'll probably be random, but I'll like screen through and make sure that all of the comments are like actual helpful comments. If you're subscribed to me but you comment like, I've been getting a lot of people saying nice smile lately, so like thank you, but you have to follow the rules of the giveaway in order to be eligible to win. So be subscribed to me, like the video, and then leave me a comment with either your favorite tip for organization, productivity, things like that, or a video that you would like to see me make. So that is it. I think, okay, we're at like 13 minutes, but maybe I'll be able to edit this down a little bit. So that is your super quick video of the day, and I will see you guys in my next one. Oh, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Okay, bye.